Alright, here we go. Welcome everybody to my channel and my Minecraft Java Edition SMP server. Today we're going to go over what I've been working on. So behind me you can see my potion brewing area, and then in front of me you can see the library I've been working on. So this is just in one of the corners of the base, down in the basement. So we basically have most of the potions in splash potion form and regular potion form. Let's see here. Leaping. We have a lot of different variants. Basically everything that you're going to need, maybe other than some lingering potions, and then somewhere in here, which I forgot to do until just now, I'll set up a little brewing stand where you could change it into a lingering potion. Somewhere in here. Maybe up here somewhere. To see what happens. But this is a pretty interesting system. So you come up here, you need to enchant something, throw an item in there, and you'll get some lapis out. But also return the item over here. Can also return, well, you should be able to. It's going to make a liar out of me now. Of course it will, because we're recording. There you go. So you should be able to throw the lapis in, and it should just store it in the system. So that when you come up here and you need to enchant something, all you have to do is throw something in the hole here, and out you get your lapis. So you can also change with this book here how many of the bookshelves are up. So there's just a comparator on this book here. Reads what page it's open to, and you can take it all the way down to. So there's 4 bookshelves there, but you could just throw a torch there or something to kill the rest of them. But it looks better like this. So that was some interesting times trying to figure that out. But this is just off the shulker box unloader here. You just come down here and you have your potion brewing over here, your library over here. So these were interesting to try to get these side by side like this. Oh, we got some creepies down there. So today we'll go over how to build this if you're interested. And we'll also go over the water bottle filler that I've come up with to help fill this system up. You can see in the back here, this is this is underwater here. And I just figured what better place to throw a little farm like this, and then also for some mushrooms over here. No sir. So we can have some mushrooms as well. So you can see I have levers on all these right now just to, okay, that one's already on. So we could take some potions out of here. and see it started brewing right away, so it filled up with water bottles. So as soon as you clear the hopper underneath of potions, it will start brewing again automatically. And then there you go, you'll get your adjuster here, so you should get the 8-minute. The longer variant here, I believe. There you go, and then it'll empty out. And now since the hopper underneath is full of potions, it will not start again. So let's just lock that off. So I just had locked that off just so it doesn't start and then there's no water bottles and stuff. Because some of these, I haven't really hooked up that system yet to just keep it filled with water bottles all the time. So this is how I'll be able to go down and fill all your droppers up. On this one, I put all of these stairs in here to try to make it so when you look inside, you don't see any of the redstone. But that block right there might be an issue because I have to get that dropper under there. But you could just run down here and you can fill any of these up. And same on this side. So, let's go. Let's take a walk back in the library. I didn't show that. So I put like a little observation area up here, and maybe at some point I'll put some desks or something over here, but so you can stand here, and because the storage area for the most part will be covered up, so I figured at least we'll have one spot in the base where you can just take a peek at the storage area, just to see the inner workings basically. So let's go over to the creative world, the testing world, and we'll see how to make these side-by-side tileable potion brewing stands. Alright, here we are. So we have two versions here. This is a 4x8 deep. This one's 4x10. This is the one I built in my base. It has 6 observers for each module. This one has like 28, so depending on which one you want to use. So we'll build this version for now, and then I'll just show you the other one. So you're just going to want to get your output, whatever that is. I chose to use barrels. So, and these here will be for water bottles. And then these are what you're going to fill the items that you're going to use. So you only need as many as you're going to go high with items in your potions. These are just temporary. So these circuits here will be just to lock these bottom hoppers so that your potions don't flow out until they're complete. Get rid of those. So we use these target blocks to get the redstone to go in the directions we want it to go to. That up there. Alright, so there's that one. So now if this comparator is reading that there's items in this hopper, it'll power this block, which will power this redstone, which will power this block here, and then the torch will shut off. So it'll be able to flow through. But usually what happens is, you know, your output chest here will be full. So you won't continue to brew once that happens. So let's build up the next layer here. Now this layer is going to be like a little item filter that'll filter down your ingredients for your potions. So now this torch will power this same line here, which will power that block, power that redstone, and will shut off that torch to allow these to go through. But usually your hoppers up here are going to be full with items you're brewing. The only time it won't be is after your nether wart falls down through, because your nether wart will have to be at the top. So then the system will know, okay, we need to start over again. So these circuits are just going to lock your water bottle. So your water bottles won't start filling up until the other bottles are gone. So now we have to get rid of those. This method right here, this hopper will, the observer that we're going to throw over top of this is only going to see that hopper unlock back up. So it's like a little falling edge monostable circuit. So the observer will only pick up one change instead of two. That. And we'll do this side here. There. And then you'll do the same thing over here. And you just build your tower up. Alright, so these blocks, you have to have a block between the observer and the droppers, otherwise each observer is going to power more than one. Otherwise each observer will power more than one dropper. So if you have that block there, that will not happen. Alright, so let's get the droppers in. Alright, there you go. There's this side, and so in order to do this, it's just a regular item filter here, like you'll see in some different storage systems. So that now one more item will be enough to power that redstone there, which will shut off all of these torches. Alright, so let's just to test. So the nether wart, like I said, you have to put the nether wart at the top. And then basically you would start at the bottom. Your main ingredient would go in the bottom here. And you're always going to want to preload this with one nether wart there. And you heard how everything just shut off here. So that redstone got powered now. So now all of this over here is off. Alright, so we'll throw one nether wart in there. We'll power these at different times here, so you can see that they do work independently of each other. Okay, let's throw some of this in there. And then we gotta grab a water bottle. Wherever the water bottles are. Okay, so see, these are preloaded here, but we haven't gone anywhere because we have these temporary shutoffs on here. So let's turn that one on. And you can get rid of this now. You don't need it. So this one will go. You'll be able to see your items here. So let's turn this one on now and let that one go. This will, once you put those on there like that, this will feed these water bottles through there, but that will never happen again. That only happens because you locked the system here before it started. So you can see where we are here. And this will go until this hopper has an item in it. And then once that hopper has an item in it, you know, this comparator that we have hidden down here will send that signal over to here to lock that hopper. So then once that hopper is locked, you won't be able to run the system anymore until you take out potions from here, you know, enough that there's none in that hopper. Then the system will brew 3 more potions. It's a nice automatic feature. Yeah, I didn't put those those items in right. I should have the, instead of having that in there, it should be the dragon's breath should be in there for the lingering potion. So this one will be the same thing. But you can see how they drain out now, and now it just started over. Alright, so there's this one. Now, like I said, you had 2 different ways to do it. You could also do it this way. This is 10 deep instead of 8, but uses a lot less resources. So here you can look at this, pause it, and see how to build this. It's very much the same. You're just using this mechanic here, where this observer is gonna see the change if you put this wood block underneath these leaves. And then it'll fire once and power the system. So this system works great. This is what I built in my base. Alright, well there you have it. If I get a chance, I'll make a video on this water bottle filler here. It's not the smallest or most compact system, but it works great. It'll stop when the system's full, and it'll let you know before the system runs out of bottles. So you'll be able to refill it. So that would work great in a system like this, where you have just a ton of water bottles being used. So, alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.